I'm sorry to interrupt. What's the channel name on YouTube?
It is my name only, Kushal Jain only.
Okay.
What I'm doing is I'm segregating because I'm doing
Fine,
multiple channels.
fine. Thank you.
Yeah, so we are already live now. I'll be sharing the link as well in the chat. If you want to comment, you can comment on this chat so that everyone, this comment will be there for a long time so that people can also get connected to you. If you already you have a YouTube channel and you are commenting from that. Okay, so let's welcome everyone. Thank you for joining today the live session, and we have with us Raaja Chokalingham, who is also short name called Sai Raja. He's an entrepreneur, he's author, and a life coach as well. And he's married, having two sons, and he also a book called as Million Life, right? What is the book name?
$1 million life.
$1 million life. So that is the book. Even I have purchased last month actually when he launched it. So great insight he has given in the book as well. He has written a lot of stuff which could be useful. And today he's going to talk on how to be a successful trainer using the various principles of the book Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. So let's invite Raja. You can start the session. Thank you.
Yeah. Good. Thank you, Kushalji. Thank you for a wonderful introduction. I'm really grateful for you, and I'm really grateful for you to giving me an opportunity in such a great platform. And I want all my friends in the IITD group, because we are all getting benefited by Mr. Kushalji. So first and foremost, we should all congratulate him and give him a great applause for his wonderful work, which is not only inspiring us for a better value, but it's also making us a better trainer. So with that, I want to start. My name is Raaja Chokalingham, as our Kushalji told you. I am from Bangalore batch. We completed. We have almost completed, but our certificates are yet to come. Mr. Dr. Rajan told us that our group is called as pregnant group. The reason is we started in January, and we are yet to complete our course. So a child to be born, it takes 9 months in a mother's womb. So like that, we have stayed with IITD for almost 9 months. I think we are the longest group to be involved in a course.
11 months.
Online course they have completed even before, but we are still lagging behind, and our certificates are yet to come, and our graduation today is also coming ahead. So, good evening, friends. I'm really happy to invite you all for this small webinar, which I want to share my experiences, my wisdom. I'm a businessman, but I've gone through so much of failures in my life. And failure is a part and parcel of life. But before telling that, I would like to congratulate each one of us, our IITians, that we have come into a noble profession of training. This is a very noble profession. Even during our Gurukulas also, kings used to send their children, the princes, to the Gurukula and get them educated. That's a great profession. This is a divine profession, in fact. And we are all blessed. In fact, everybody cannot become a trainer. First of all, we should understand that. If we have come into a training profession, we should be blessed. It is God's divinity. It's 100% God's best, that we have to contribute something back to society. We have got a great opportunity. And this is the great opportunity God has given us, because, our school system has completely failed us actually. The school system, see, when we were a child, you may remember, the child learns everything through seeing, hearing, talking, smelling, and touching. These are the five senses with which the child is born. Even we are born like that only. When we were a child, we were born with that aspect only. But what happened immediately after 5 years, after 5 to 6 years before going to school, we had that. Even a child, in villages, even here also, we used to put a child in that mother's this thing. They used to put a cradle in that, and the child would feel that feeling. It would have that feeling that mother is there along with me, so it will go to a very good sleep. So that is because we are emotional people. First of all, we should understand that. But that emotions we have failed to imbibe in our school curriculum. We have completely changed that from that emotional aspect to injecting aspect. What we are doing is we are injecting knowledge into the brain. That is the greatest drawback our education system has gone in. And because of that, we are into this confused state. See, in the COVID times also, you may see many people losing their job, and it has become a very, what do you call, the very sadistic system wherein we are not able to face this such a crisis. The main reason for this is we are not attuned to our divinity, our super self consciousness, whatever it is called as infinite intelligence. You may call it as we are finite intelligence. They are super infinite intelligence. We are not connected to that, and because of that, we always look into the external factors. We don't go within us. See, the power is there within us actually, but we are searching outside. You see, in millionaires, you might have seen most of the millionaires, even during this crisis, they are making in crores, they are making in billions of dollars. But it is only our middle class people or the lower middle class people always expect everything to come from external. God has made us, created us to create ourselves, like our Dr. Rajan the other day was telling, that we are avatara. We are divine beings in a human form. First of all, we should understand that. Aham Brahmasmi, he says in Bhagavad Gita, he says, Aham Brahmasmi, you are God, man. You are created for that. You have come with an ordinary mind because your mind is blank. It's not that, it's because you can create your own world. That is his intention. He has not, if we purchase a laptop, it comes with the software. But we have not come with the software. Nothing is there in our mind. When we are born in a child, our mind, the brain is there. But nothing, it is completely vacant. Whatever you want to give, you can give. But whatever positive thoughts we are giving, that's most important. We are not putting the positive vibrations, positive energy into your brain. Because of that, we are facing all failure. And success is eluding us. So, my dear friends, so if I can give you a mantra, a success mantra, if it you follow with as a core value, and you please think this day that God has come in front of you and telling something to you. Because I do a lot of meditations in the morning. You understand that? I get up early at 4:30 in the morning. I almost 1.5 hours. I do meditation. And I pray God. I not only pray God for myself, I pray God for the universe. I pray God for all the IITians who are there. Because I want everybody to be happy. Because life is very short. We are not going to be living in this world for thousands of years or hundreds of years. 40, 50, 60, maximum 60 years we are going to live. In the short span of life, we should make our life happy. And we are born to be happy. We are want to be successful. But somewhere, because of that, we are not connected. No, we don't know the purpose, first of all. The problem is that if you know the purpose, why I am born in this world, why God has created me, then you will understand what is the basics of life. Without knowing that, if for example, I have to take my car from Bangalore to Chennai. If I go on the particular street, on particular road only, I'll reach Chennai. If I sit in the car and tell the driver, you go wherever you want, what he will do? He will never go to Chennai. My destination is Chennai, but what we are doing, we are distracted. We don't know where we are going. We are just going, and we are only meeting the dead ends because we are not focusing completely on what we want in life. First, we should understand. For that, your meditation is most important. So, I'm going to give you a success mantra. The first thing what I would like to tell you is, whoever you are, if you want to be successful in IITD or in any training program or whatever it is, please see to it. You please get up early morning before sunrise. That is my sincere request to all of my friends at IITD. Not only to the whole world, because that is the Brahma Muhurta, they say. 4:30 to 6 is the beautiful time where divinity is available. It's there all around our energies are there everywhere. And you attract that energy. And when you attract that energy, automatically you get so much of energy, vibrations. You get positivity. You don't see, it's not that even as a businessman, even this COVID season has affected me. But I don't even feel 1% of the failure in it because I'm more confident now. I know God is there with me. He is like a shadow in behind me and he is guiding me in the proper way. I will definitely be successful. And I'm happy. I don't crib about whatever has happened to me. Whatever is happening is because of challenges. It will definitely keep happening. We should know how to come out of that. And challenges are there only to test us and give us give problems to give a solution to it also. No, there is no problem in this world without a solution. That we should understand first. If COVID times or any crisis, any pandemic, anything happens in this world, your financial losses or whatever happens, it has got some. There is some learning in that. We should understand that. If you start understanding that, and one more thing I want to tell you, your problem is like a molehill. You are like a mountain. Do you think a mountain will ever think about a molehill and be afraid of it? But we are a mountain. We are not understanding we are a mountain. We are thinking of a molehill and we are thinking, this mole is obstructing me. It's giving an obstacle to me. I'm not able to go forward. That is the problem. So as a trainer, we have got a great opportunity. Not only because we are not only reviving our education system. And one more thing, don't please think about the competition and all. Competition, we are a country with 1.3 billion people. And out of 1.3 billion people, 0.01% of the people are come also, we cannot cater to them. That is the value we have got. It is not that, don't ever think about the scarcity mentality. We always have the scarcity. Because COVID has come, I cannot become that. I will not be in a position to do training program. I will not be successful. I may get into problem. There are so many people now. Rajan is again on online. Let him bring 1 lakh people also. Don't worry about that. You have got your own identity. You have got your own thumb impression. You are unique. You are unique in this world. This thumb impression is only one. Everybody of us are got only one. We have got that capacity, and God has created it. And we are best in our own knowledge. We have got our own wisdom. We have got our own experience. That is there. What I know, you may not know. What you know, I may not know. Some of the subjects our corporate people are telling, I don't even know the meaning of it. Because I have not worked for a corporate. So it depends. Everybody has got an opportunity. Opportunity is there, abundance. But only thing, we have to open to that abundance. We should get invited to that and get open to that abundance. Then only we can be successful. And I thank and I congratulate each one of us. And I want all of you to congratulate yourself. Give a clap for yourself that you have come into a noble profession. Be happy that you are there in this field and do it as a service. See, education should not be sold. It is not a service to be sold. It is not, because whatever you want, you will definitely get money. Money is not to be chased. You will, whatever you are supposed to get, you will definitely, it is already destined here. It will definitely come to us. It may take some time. It may come tomorrow. It may come after 1 year. It may come 6 months. But you do your duty. Keep doing your duty day and day. You do your duty and leave the rest to God. That's what it says in Bhagavad Gita. Do your duty. Don't expect a result. Result will definitely come to you. When you put a seed into the ground, it will definitely come out as a plant. You only put a seed into your brain, the purpose, it has to grow. That is law of nature. Nobody can erase law of nature. Nobody can change law of nature. Whatever superhuman beings we may think about us, what we were thinking that we are all superhuman beings before COVID times. But COVID times has made us realize that we are not superhuman beings. We have got our own limitations. There is somebody who above us who is all controlling us. And if he wants, just by sending a virus, he can take us for a task. And that's what we are observing now. So it will happen. Only thing, we should have that optimism. So and also you don't have the self-doubt. That's what I was been telling you. So so that is my introduction part of it, my dear friends. Can I have a screenshot?
Yeah, screen share you can.
Yeah. So dear friends, I'm okay, or you want anything? Is it am I fast, or you want to be slowed down, or okay for you, everybody? Can you mute and
It's
You're
fine.
fine, sir. You are doing fine. No problem.
Thank
Going
you.
good, sir. It's going
Absolutely. Very well. Very well, sir.
really going good. Thank you.
Very well.
Thank you. It is only for our betterment, yeah. Nothing
Yes,
is,
yes.
there is nothing, no personal in this actually. If everybody is
Yes.
happy, I am happy. That's what I want to tell you here. Okay. So, my dear friends, you are seeing this beautiful photograph. Yeah, let us think, they are all the trainers. Do you see yourself in these photographs? Do you at least reflect that You are somewhere there in this photograph. Please
Yes.
unmute
The
and tell
person on the left-hand side looks like me only.
I need to grow my hairs to look like one of them.
So you are, see, they are all happy. They are all happy. But what happens, we are happy only in front of camera. When somebody takes a photo or when we are taking a smiley, we try to smile. But why are we not smiling for ourselves? We are born to be happy here. We are not born to, God has created us to be happy, to be successful. Only thing, and we are successful and we can do anything. We have got unlimited potential. You might have seen many people who are physically handicapped. They do better things than a normal person. Sometimes we get amazed by the feats they do because they have not taken their physical ability, inability as a negativity. They have taken that as a positivity. They have taken it as a challenge and they are challenging themselves. But as a normal person, we are not doing that. We are not thinking. We are not generating that values. Because of that, we are lagging behind. So that is my. So please, I want all of my friends to see somewhere here. You're all here. You're all hidden here. And tomorrow you are all going to be taking a photograph like this in the future. Believe in that. You should have 100% belief in that. That's most important. Belief is most important. As you think, so you become this. You should think what you become. You should think always. You should always think. First and foremost thing is, I told you morning, you should have a goal card. What you have to do every morning hours, you get up in the morning, refresh yourself. You do 20 minutes of yoga or exercise or whatever it is, 20 minutes of meditation, and 20 minutes of reading. As a trainer, that is most important thing. We have to keep upgrading our knowledge. The knowledge is so vast. Everybody cannot know everything in life. Whatever expertise we want to give it to our students or to our trainees, we should get expertise in that. We become an authority, only we know more knowledge than the other person. And now the knowledge is so vast. In Google, you get everything online. They just Google it. First of all, they don't even require a trainer. That is the issue there. So if we have to add value to our trainees, we should be more equipped. We should keep upgrading our knowledge. We should have our own mentors. We should be spending on our own knowledge. The more knowledgeable you are, the more you become more and more authority, and the more confidence you get because of that. So that's most important. So this is the introduction to success. That's what I'm talking here. You should have a burning desire. The desire should be a burning, like a seed which is planted in the plant. This thing, your purpose, you should put a seed of desire. Desire is most important. Only the person who's got a desire, he'll be successful, because that desire makes him go towards a focus. He will have some faith and he'll go towards he will focus on something. Only when he has got desire. Early morning when we are getting up, we should get up with some purpose. Yes, today I'm going to do something, and with that positive vibration. That positive vibration will come only when you are getting up early in the morning and doing meditation, because that is a beautiful. I'm telling you, it has completely transformed me. Morning early, I get up at 4:30 in the morning. Do almost 1.5 hours of meditation. I do yoga for almost 45 minutes to 1 hour. After that, I do visualization. I write down my goal card, and every day I keep reading that goal card. Every day I keep reading it, because why we have to read it is we forget. See, forgetfulness is there in our gene. It is actually good. It is good. If you ask me, it's a boon or bane. It is a boon as well as bane. Boon, because when we forget things, otherwise, whatever we are carrying, if you imagine, we have got so much of troubles, we have come across so much of challenges, we have come across so much of embarrassment. If it is there in your mind, you will become sick and you will have to get admitted in a Nimas hospital, in a mental hospital. That's what will happen. So forgetfulness is very good. The gods get. At the same time, you should also realize that when you write it down, every day in the morning, when you see that, the goal card, whatever you have done, what you want to achieve, and all those things. Every day when you see that, you keep reminding your mind, and you are reminding your father, your God also, that I want this, I want this. You should become an adamant child. See, for example, On the other day, Dr. Rajan was telling about his son who was adamant to have a cricket bat and all, cricket kit and all, and the empower. I think you will remember that. During that, he was telling, but he was neglecting. He was not getting him the cricket kit because he did not want. He wanted because he thought his education might be spoiled because of if I get him a kit and all those. Then when his birthday came, his son started blackmailing. No, I don't want to celebrate my birthday. I will not cut the bread cake and all. See, we people are not eligible. I'm not eligible to get a cricket bat and a cricket kit. Why should I celebrate? I am not doing it. So he got annoyed. Who? Our Dr. Rajan got annoyed, and he was forced to get him the cricket kit. So what that means is, when you want something from your parent, your father, your parent is your God or the universe, infinite intelligence, whatever you may call it. It is there. You should be adamant in asking. And when you keep asking it again and again and again, it gets reminded, oh, this fellow is focusing on something and he wants something, and it becomes its responsibility to give. Like as parents, whatever our children ask, we get him, whichever is. But we don't get them whatever they want and get them into problems. Whatever is necessary for the particular age and all, we always get it. Like that, God also has got some timing. We should also give timing for that. Nothing happens like a fast food giant. Just go pay across the counter, idli vada, and then go to the counter, you get idli vada immediately. You eat. Our life will not be like that fast food. Because of the fast food giant and all, our attitude, our mentality has become, our mindset has become such that we want everything over fast. Nothing happens fast. A seed requires time to grow to a limit. It grows beneath the ground, then it establishes itself, then it grows above. So at the foundation, it puts the foundation strongly, that so that whatever happens during a crisis moment or during threats and all, it can survive. So it goes deep first, then it comes sprouts out of the earth. So that's most important. The morning ritual, goal card, intention to achieve. Whatever you want to achieve, you will achieve it, but you should also give back. See, it is not something for nothing. If you only want give means God will not give you anything. I'm telling you frankly, we should also have that charity mentality. 10% of whatever we earn, you please decide, whatever I earn today, I'll give 10% of whatever I earn to charity or philanthropy or whatever it is, because that will give a good intention or gratitude to God, and we have to be gratitude to God. We should not crib about what we don't have. We always crib about what we don't have, but we never appreciate what we have. That is the main problem. At least we have, by God's grace, today we have got a roof above our head. Our meals is ready, our breakfast is ready. Tomorrow morning, our food is guaranteed. Only 17% of the people in this world have got that opportunity. We should understand that. We are in 17% of the people who have got the privilege of a roof above their head, two or three meals a day, and all the facilities, car, whatever middle class man want, we have got it. But we don't appreciate it. We want something, we get something, then we go to the action. We want next. And we don't give time limit for that. That is the problem. Give time limit, it will automatically come to you. And the belief system is important. Don't keep on don't keep on distracting your mind saying that today I want this, tomorrow I want this. When you keep distracting, your focus is not proper. When you are not single pointed focus, steadfast focus, if you don't have, you will not achieve anything. That is what happens. And whatever you write, you should read it in the morning, before the early morning, and before going to bed, the night. If you can read it, you ask God what I want. When you are reading it, your subconscious mind to start thinking about it, and see, your subconscious mind is in direct contact with the infinite intelligence. Ours is a finite intelligence. Subconscious mind is our what do you call it? Cosmic is infinite intelligence. It has got connection. It doesn't have to, we don't have to give command to talk to the super cosmic or something like that. They have got 24 hours contact. We don't know. But if you want to activate your subconscious mind by practicing this, by everyday reading, you are putting that seed and you are putting your water, everything to go for the plant to grow. And once it grows, the sprout comes in, then the plant will become a tree, and tree will become branches, branches will become abundance, and you get whatever you expect only 10 fruits a month, you will give you an abundance in month. That is the power of abundance, and that's the power of intelligence, the supreme intelligence. That we should understand. And principle number 2, affirmation. I told you morning when we are doing meditations, we should also do affirmation and visualization. Visualization, we should feel and think what I want. That should be emotional. See, whatever we think, whatever we speak, and whatever we feel, they should be congruent with each other. Only when these 3 things are congruent to each other, the infinite intelligence can understand, because you're emotionally attached to it. Like you don't forget your father name and mother name, but somebody else tells their name, you don't even forget, because the father and mother are emotionally connected to you. Brothers are emotionally connected to you. Your relatives are emotionally connected to you. So you remember them. But when a third party says, unless and until we start memorizing that, whatever you memorize through emotions, you can remember that, whatever it is. Well, like you go in front of a hotel, masala dosa, if you are getting a masala dosa or biryani smell, you definitely nourish that. You don't want to, it is because you are emotionally attached to it. Nobody should come and tell you, this is biryani smell, man, this is masala dosa smell, man. Nobody says that. We don't, because we are emotionally attached to it, we remember that. But what we are not emotionally attached to it, we try to forget, and that is a problem. Have self-confidence in whatever you do. Self-confidence is most important thing to achieve anything in life. Sorry. As you think, so you become. So whatever we think, that's what we become. And the principle is, we should be either win or perish. There should be only 2 options. There should not be a second option. If I don't get this one, okay, I will compromise to this level. If I don't get this, okay, I'll compromise to this level. That is a confusion state. Don't have a confusion state. Once you stick on to it, have steadfast focus, and have that belief that you will get it. Ask, receive, and believe. Ask, believe, and receive. That's what they say in secrets of this thing, affirmations. They say, ask what you want, believe that you will get it, and receive. And after receiving, be gratitude to whatever you have received. You should be thankful for every time. Every day before going to sleep, whatever the goal card you see, you also thank God. Thank God. Today I got my breakfast. Today I got my lunch. Today I got my dinner. Today I was happy with my family. Everything went on fine today. Everything is happy. I'm really happy today. So everything has happened because of you. Thank you, God, for that. Then you will get the whatever visualization of what affirmations you are doing, it will get valued. Otherwise, if you crib, nothing happens. Principle number 2, you should have faith in what you do. See, everything is possible in this world. Nothing is impossible in this world. Everything is possible. Somebody thought something like a mobile phone. It is an invention. But somebody thought it is possible, because he thought it is possible, it is happening today. If somebody has not thought that aeroplane is possible, we can fly in an aeroplane, today we will not have aeroplanes today. Anything for that matter. Your house, your mobile phone, your laptop, software, whatever you take, whatever the invention, somebody has thought about it. But they are thinking about it. We should also have that attitude to think. The more we think, the more we give prominence to our thought process, the more successful we will become. And autobiography is going within that. What actually in meditation, what we do is, we go within ourselves in solitude, and we search for ourselves. That is what is actually happens. In autobiography, what is that? You go within yourself and search what is the purpose of me? Why I am born in this world? What is that I have to achieve in this world? What is that I have to give back to this society? So that is what is important. That you will get only when you do meditation. So meditation is the best example for that. Principle number 3 is repeated suggestion. You should keep on repeating every day, morning and evening, and every minute. In fact, if you can, of course, it is not possible, but whatever you're focused on, you keep that focus and you keep on repeating it, because your mind, the more it keeps on repeat, it becomes like a block. It becomes a identity in itself. It becomes it gets stamped into your brain. So once it is stamped into your brain, it starts to materialize. So for that, you should have that repeated suggestion. subconscious mind. So, meditation, solitude. Can I have some water, please? Excuse me. So, this I think I have told you. And principle number 4, specialized knowledge. So, we should, as a trainer, we should have specialized knowledge. We should have expertise in whatever we say. We should have that extra knowledge. Then only we, in Tamil, there is a saying, Kattradu kai mannalavu, kallanadu ulagalavu. What you know in this world is equal to handful of sand. It's only what we know, whatever the knowledge, whatever expertise, whatever we got is equal to handful of sand. But what we don't know is equal to the sand in the entire universe. Can you even imagine that? We cannot even imagine this. Imagine those. Forget about the universe. We don't know how much of sand is there below our house actually. So that is the vastness of knowledge. It's as vast as an ocean also we can say. So you should get expertise in whatever you do. For as a trainer, that is the most important thing. The more you get expertise, whatever you are reading, every day when you start reading, you get expertise in whatever you do, and you can give that knowledge to other people, to the students or to the trainees, and add value to that also. And knowledge is power. That's what I told you. Share knowledge. And as a trainer, we are not only sharing our knowledge to others, we are also getting the knowledge from other person. So it is mutual. Because we know something, and we also sharing the knowledge to somebody. And somebody who is more knowledgeable, he might be more knowledgeable, he may be an expert in something else other than what we know. So we are also sharing his knowledge. So he also gives us that knowledge. So it's a mutual thing. You should always, and everything, you should have a mentor also. At whatever age is there, whatever age you have come across, you should have mentors, because the mentors keep you, add value to you. And that value addition keeps on increasing. Like IITD, why we went to that course? To upgrade our knowledge. So like that, whoever is there, wherever, for example, for health, for education, whatever aspect we want to improve, we should have mentors, because mentors add value to us. And in retrospect, we also add value to the other people. Principle number 5, imagination. Children's mindset. See, when we were children, when we were a child, we had so much of enthusiastic. We felt like our imagination, we were very ambitious. We were exuberant in ourselves. We were exuberant. But after 5 or 6 years, once we entered the school or college system, the entire system has changed. But because of that, our imagination also, we lost our imagination power. We have got so much of imagination power, the thinking power. The more we use that one, the more we will be successful. Man creates anything he believes, whatever he wants. It is possible. It is available for him, provided he believes in it. That steadfast belief, that's most important. And for example, our mobile also, every 6 months you get an upgrade. Most of the mobile options, we may not be using it also. In spite of that, they keep on upgrading to give user-friendly, to make it more user-friendly. So somebody is thinking there. But as a trainer, we should go to that level of thinking if we want to be successful. And principle number 6 is mastermind group. What do we mean mastermind group? Now we are seeing around 5 to 6 people sitting there and exchanging their ideas, their experiences, their wisdom, whatever it is, they are exchanging. They are reading something and they are learning something. Okay, let's say. So as a trainer also, if 3 or 4 people get into a mastermind group, and if we can, because when 3 or 4 people, we might have seen in our offline classes activity, when the teachers told us that we have to do an activity wherein a paper has to be tied and a bottle has to be lifted. Immediately we got confused. How is it possible to lift a bottle, 1 liter bottle? But as a group, when we are as a group, we got different ideas and we combined all those different ideas. We got an idea and we activated it and we tied it like a rope. The same paper, we got so much of a paper, we tied it like a rope, and with the rope, we winded it towards the bottle and we lifted 4 people on the 4 corners, we lifted it. That is possible. How is it possible? Only when you got a mastermind, when you have got a group. Because there, when you have got a when we are involved in a mastermind group, with all the 4 people should have common interests. They should be money should not be the only criteria. It should be mutual interest, mutual self-respect, mutual self-esteem. They should have that values. Then only they can work together. If they got differences of opinion, then it is not possible. So they should have common interests and common business, and they should have ambition to success. So in this, actually, all these details I've taken it from Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. So this is a beautiful book, which if most of us should have read. In case you have not read also, I suggest you please go ahead and read this book. It's a beautiful book where he says all these things are followed by billionaires and millionaires. Every millionaire, the 1% of millionaires in the world are following this one. Because of that, they are all successful. So as per his views, what he says, leadership means you should have a leader. As a leader, if you are a trainer, even a trainer is a leader. Actually, we are authority there. When we are authority, giving the knowledge to other people. So that is most important. So you should have unwavering courage. You should have self-control. Self-control in what you do. You should have self-control. A keen sense of justice. You should have a keen sense of justice, obviously, because as a leader, if he is not justifiable, he is not a leader. If he is doing partition, that is not acceptable. So you should have a sense of justice, definition of decision, definiteness of purpose. You should have a definiteness of purpose. Habit of paying more than we are paid for. Always in our training sessions also, whatever we are getting, like our Kushalji, he is not expecting anything from us. He is doing it only as a service. He wants all the trainers to get established. So that is the value. He is giving more value. He is not expecting anything. So definitely God will give him more than he wants, because his attitude is important. When you want to give more, if you are stingy in giving, you will not get anything back. That is law of nature. The more you give, like a borewell, if you take, the more you drain water, you will keep getting. Next day morning, again, evening, again, it will keep coming. But if you don't drain, and if you think, oh, if I drain today, I will not get tomorrow, that is same like energy, the same money energy. Money is also energy. It has to be, the more you drain, the more you get. But we got a scarcity mentality. We don't have that abundance mentality. We think, oh, if I spend 1 lakh of rupees, which I got it tomorrow. No, it is an energy. The more you hold it, the more it will not come back to you. The more you give it out, the more you share. And it has to be shared with people who are in need, whatever it is, you give them, you help them, if possible. Definitely, you'll get back that one. God is looking at us 24 hours. It's not that we may go to sleep, but he is always awake. The sun is always awake. He is not awake here in our earth, in our part of earth. He is awake in the other part of earth. So God never sleeps. It is only we sleep. So he is always awake. So whatever you want, he will definitely give you, provided you have that intention to give. More than get. The more you give, the more you get. The more you give, the more you get. That should be that abundance mentality. That will definitely take you different. And as a leader, you should also have pleasing personality, empathy and understanding, mastery of detail, mastery of whatever you do. You should have mastery. You should be an authority in mastering that one. You should tell with that authority. That is mastery. Willingness to accept full responsibility. Willingness, whether it is a failure or success, you accept it as a leader. Success and failure is a part and parcel of life. It keeps revolving. Success and failure, it is there. It is part and parcel of life. We have to accept it. The more we accept it, we imbibe to that actually. But somewhere we think that, oh, so failure is only for me. We only look at the people who are also successful. When final stages, they will be successful. But how much they have come, they might have come, they should have come from the grassroots level also. Whoever you take, Dhoni you take, or anybody for that matter, whoever Shah Rukh Khan you take. Shah Rukh Khan says, I slept in the railway station before becoming a superstar. Today we appreciate him. Today we make him a role model. But you are not understanding the same capacity as Shah Rukh Khan. We are born with that capacity. But we can do it provided we believe in that. Willingness to accept the full responsibility and cooperation and be cooperative. Decisions. Kushalji, am I on the time? Any time bar is there?
Another 15 minutes.
Okay, I'll do that. Okay, I'll come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. So, principle number 7, Decision. See, whatever plans we have, whatever actions we want to take, without decision, nothing is possible. You should take action. Whatever you want to do, if without a decision, you cannot act. You should act. The decision should be steadfast. It should be deep rooted. That is most important. Steadfast focus. No options to change. Never have that options of changing. If I don't get this one, I'll go that. That is the problem. Never do that. You fix a focus on something. Focus on that. Whatever happens, whatever the failure you get, you get challenges only to make you a better person. Like Thomas Alva Edison took 10,000 times to make a bulb, as they say. But when he was asked what is that 9,999, he told that 9,999 times I came to know how not to make a bulb. Only at the 10,000th time I was successful making. So when such people with such a brain, they are taking 9,999 times to learn that one, but we are not able to take even one or two failures. We creep about a failure. I failed because we are embarrassed because of our relatives, friends, they may mock at us, they may embarrass us. Never say you are born for your own purpose. You have got your own identity. You are born for your own purpose. Nobody is there with you in your journey. You are all your people, your spouse, your children, everybody is there along with the journey. They are there in the journey, but your journey is identical. You born at a different time. You are going back from this earth at a different time. So your time schedule is different. We have to be good to our family. I'm not saying it is our responsibility to be good for our family, but at the same time, we should also understand that we have got our own purpose. Personal purpose is also there, which is most important, and we have to also work on that purpose. No options to Henry, and here he talks about decisions about Henry Ford. See, when that Model T, when Henry Ford introduced in this thing, yeah, he wanted an engine with six what do you call it? 6 cylinders in a block of engine. That's why the first engine was created with six cylinders in a single block of engine. That was the Model T, which Ford introduced. But first 6, he employed people. He told them, "I want this one." But these engineers he was employed, and he was giving a salary for 1 year, 1.5 years. They never came out with any solution. But he was very strict in his decision. I know I want it. At any cost, I will not go back on my. I know it is possible, and it has to be possible. And you work on that. I don't mind paying you money. I don't mind. I mind investing on R&D. But you have to get out of that. You have to get a solution for that. And finally, because of his conviction and determination, these 6 engineers who joined together, finally they got to breakthrough. They got a breakthrough, and they produced that engine with 66 cylinder in the block, and that Ford T was introduced, and it became a great success. And even today Ford is one of the biggest companies, MNC, in the world. But his decision that he did not change his decision because the 6 engineers told no, it is not possible. He never changed it. He told, I want it. See, all the big people, all the millionaires or billionaires, they don't change their decision. Whatever they take the decision, whatever it comes, they are ready to face the challenges. Because they have got the guts, God also gives them. After challenges, He gives you in abundance. Whatever, that is the issue here. But the abundance is there at the other end. You have to open that one, you have to face the challenges, you have to face the obstacles. Only then you will see the abundance. But before that only, we got the self-doubt. Oh, is it possible? I cannot do that. Will I be possible? Is it possible for me to do that? That is the problem. That disbelief, we never have the disbelief. You should believe in yourself. That's most important. And you because of the ridicule and all, most of us do not take chances. Principle number 8, willpower. Persistence is most important. Persistence, whatever we do. You see this boy, he is climbing this thing. But he is persistent. He knows there is danger. He is taking a lot of care. In spite of that, there is danger, but he is persistent in what he is doing. That is most important. Persistence is a state of mind. It is only a state of mind. Tough times never last, but tough people do. Tough times, tough times are always there for everybody. It is not only for middle class people or poor people or billionaires or millionaires. Tough times are there for everybody. How they come out of that problem is their willpower, their persistence. They persist in whatever they do. They never go back on their decision. They whatever they come, they face it. That is the child. Never give up, and you should have a never give up attitude. But the principle of number 9, power of mastermind. The power of mastermind, which I have already explained to you. The same thing in the 9th chapter is so the driving force. That is, the mastermind will have a driving force, the power to transform plans to action. That's what, when 4 or 5 people join together, you will have the different plans will come out, and obviously that it's like a seed becoming a tree, and a tree becoming a massive tree. The seed is the plan, that action. Whatever the 4 or 5 people join together, they have a common plan, and they plan in such a way that it becomes a massive tree. That is the power of mastermind. Creative imagination. When you are joined together, you have creative imagination. Personal experience and wisdom. You share your personal experience and wisdom, which also has got a lot of values in a mastermind group. Research and development. As a mastermind group, you should have a research and development also, R&D. And principle number 10 is enthusiasm. See, they're all in such a laughter, in the what do you call it? So joyful mode, in the ecstasy. They are in the ecstasy. That is enthusiasm. Where did we lose that enthusiasm? We are not having that enthusiasm. We are failed to live. We are always cribbing. In the morning we get up. Why this day happened, man, today? Let me sleep for 1 more hour. Let me sleep for 2 more hours. We give our own excuses. We give more excuses than taking action. That is the main problem. As a trainer, we should be a role model to the other people. That is most important. That's what enthusiasm is all about. Have a passion for work. It's like sports. See, on Sunday morning, if your company, your boss calls you for a job, you have a very important job, you will hesitate to go. But if your friend calls, hey, come on, man, if your passion is a cricket or a badminton, something like that, they call you, you immediately rush. Oh, yes, man, I'm coming 6 o'clock. If you want, 5:30 only, I'll get up, man. I'll come be with you. Because you have got a passion. The same thing we should apply to our job, whatever we are doing, whatever the training program we are doing, wherever we are adding value to the trainees, we should give the same value. When you do it with passion, it comes out naturally. It comes out with emotion. It comes out from your heart. Whatever comes out from your heart, whatever I'm speaking for all my friends here, actually. I want everybody to be successful like Kushalji. I want everybody. Because I don't know, today I'm alive, tomorrow what happens, God only knows. But still, if I can create some positivity in you by telling all these things, at least 10 people will come out, yes, Raaja told something, man, I should follow. 10 people follow out of the 60 or 70 people, however many people are following. That is a great thing for me. I've done something. I've done some service to you. Taking it or neglecting is your option. I cannot stop you from doing that. But my duty is to give. What I have got as a trainer, whatever I got, I have to give. That is my duty. I take it as a duty. Whatever knowledge I got, whatever the experience I got, whatever the experience, wisdom I got, I want to share it with you with open heart. I want everybody to be happy. Accepting and rejecting is your option. And God bless. So here the principle number 11 is subconscious mind. As I told you earlier, subconscious mind is ours is a finite intelligence. Your cosmic energy is a infinite intelligence. So they have got connection. They keep talking. When you activate that one, it can be done only by practice. See why most of us go into after 50, 60, or most of the people in 30s and 40s, they don't get, because subconscious mind is connected to your spirituality. It is connected to God. So you start realizing God only after seeing so much of obstacles. Finally, you can Sankata Bandara Venkata Ramana, they say in Kannada. Sankata Bandara Venkata Ramana. Sankata means when you get difficulty, you pray, God, please help me. I am in a press. Otherwise, we don't go. Why should you do that? You pray every day. He is there to give you. He is there to serve you. But utilization is not from your end. It is, if a child doesn't cry, mother will not know whether the child needs milk or not. Only when the child cries, the mother will know and she will feed the child. The same with God. If you want it, you should communicate. And it should be at the same frequency, vibration. There is a particular frequency with which the cosmic intelligence works. You should come to that cosmic vibration. You should do meditation. Every day you should go within and talk to that vibration. Like a mobile phone, wherever I go, it is connected. Or an FM radio or a television. All over India, whichever channel you put at a particular frequency, wherever in the world, it will come. Why? Because it's adjusted to that frequency. We have to get adjusted to that cosmic frequency. That is most important. When we are not connected, we are giving wrong signals, we are giving distracted signals. Then how God will understand, or how the infinite intelligence will understand? It cannot give you what you want. So that is the main problem. And it is a broadcasting. It's a broadcasting to send and receive impulses. That's what they say. Your subconscious mind is nothing but it's a broadcasting like a radio station. It broadcasts and it receives the signals also. It is a two-way. For that, you should go to the frequency of vibration and talk to that God, infinite intelligence. You should go within you, meditate. At a particular level, it is not so easy. It doesn't come overnight. It takes time. But if you should start somewhere. Only when you start somewhere, you will get a result. When you don't, you are procrastinating in doing something. I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow. Your tomorrow never comes in life. That is the problem. Brain. See, this is the most important unexplored planet in this universe, they say. This is the unexplored planet. It has got so much of power, but we are not using even 10% of our brain power. That is our problem. Somewhere we got disconnected from our this thing. Even if you use 50%, the whole world is in your hand. That is the abundance we have got. But we are not utilizing it. Without utilizing, you have got a resource. If you are utilizing that resource only, you get a result. You have got a resource, you are keeping it idle. You are keeping it as a waste product. We are not even thinking sometimes. We are not even having the thought process to upgrade ourselves. Then how can we be successful? That is where the problem is. As a trainer, we should have that mentality, and we should. Brain power is nothing but knowledge, and we should. The more the knowledge, the more we get equipped, and you add value to your system. And your brain is supposed to have 150 billion cells, I believe. Please imagine if it is such a wonderful. We appreciate our Apple phone, but the Apple phone was also created by this brain only. That we forget. Do you agree? Huh? That Apple phone, Steve Jobs, okay, he might have invented, but he also had that brain to invent that. But even God has given us that brain also. The same brain he has given. It's not only Steve Jobs is exclusive, he is an exception case. No, nobody is exception in this world. Everybody has got that power. Everybody is born with that power of attraction. But if you are not using it, they used it. In fact, Steve Jobs came to Himalaya. See, foreigners believe in our meditation process. He stayed for almost 1 or 2 years in Himalayas. He got so much of knowledge. And then he went there in America and he created a company. And today it is world famous. But we as Indians, we neglect our own values. We think only something comes from America only has got more value than our Indian value. Our bhumi is Punya bhumi. Please understand that. I'm not degrading any other country, but ours. I've traveled internationally everywhere. I know what type of the treatment that people get. We have got so much of freedom in India. We don't value that freedom in India. They are the other countries that they are treated like slaves. Many countries are treated like slaves. We have got so much of freedom, but we use our freedom only for nonsense. We use our freedom only for littering on the street, throwing dust wherever we want, spitting on the street. That is our freedom. That's what we think our freedom is. The Mahatma Gandhi and the other people, they did not struggle for that. And we are depending upon a few politicians to rule us when we have got a better capacity to better rule ourselves also. That is most important. We should know we have got the capacity. Believe in that, you will be successful. Principle number 13 is sixth sense. This is nothing but your subconscious mind is connected, as I told you, it's the cosmic destiny. But to get to this level, if you want to activate the sixth sense, you should have mastered all the 12 principles I had told you previously, all the 12 principles, only when you master that one, you get to this level of understanding. That is most important. It will not come easily. Your subconscious mind has to be activated. Practically, it has to be activated. It has to be. You cannot command your subconscious mind. You cannot. That sixth sense you cannot command. It is voluntary. But if you keep on putting again and again and again, seed, nurturing it day by day, then it will start growing. Then it will go show its capacity. That's most important. You might have seen the sixth sense. We can see it in normal sense. We can say it as intuition. See, whenever we are going outside, something will draw you back at home. It will say, don't go outside. Something is wrong. Something you in spite of that, when you go outside, you will catch up with some problem. You might have gone for some job. At the home only, it will say, hey, don't venture outside, man. That whatever the job you are going to, it is not going to be successful. You sit down, you be. That intuition is telling you something. It is connected. So it is insisting you. But we think we are superhuman beings. We can do. No, I don't believe in all those things. If you go, you get into problem. But when certain times he says, but I have got such a personal experience like that. Whenever I got positive attitude and I have gone for a job, I have made it successful and I come out successful. Whenever I felt something is wrong, that the instance only, I will never go there. I will never even take out of my office or my house or whatever it is. I restrain myself. And so I will be doing something. Suddenly, flash will happen. Intuition will come to me. Hey, this job we give you, this pending. Why don't you go and approach? It will give a signal. It keeps on giving signal, but we are not, because we are not connected to it, that frequency, we are not able to capture that one. That is the problem. Telepathy also. Sometimes you might have got a call when the other person will say, you might be thinking about that person actually. You will be thinking about that person. Suddenly you will be calling you back. It happens very a time. In fact, I wanted to call you, man. How did you call me? See, we are all connected. We are all connected with each other. The whole universe is in the energy. Your whole energy is there. It is all connected. All the living beings are connected to each other. But the only thing we are not giving importance to sixth sense, we are not able to identify. But animals do not. They can, even when there are floods or tsunami or something like that, you will see animals escape and they'll go to a safer place. You might have seen. In fact, when Kedarnath, something that the floods happen, all the animals which were down, they went to the uphill, and all the people followed them. The people who followed them escaped. The people who stayed back without believing that system, they all got into the problem. So that's what happens. So that intuition is always there. So you believe in that, believe in yourself, and be successful. So finally, what he says is, achievement is, the award is worthy of your effort. Whatever the award you're going to get, it is worthy of your effort. Will you make the mark and be convinced? Will you make it? Do you have the conviction? Do you have the confirmation to do it? And if you do it, you'll definitely be successful. So that is my presentation, my dear friends. I'm really happy. So I think I have added some value to whatever you say. Please take it seriously. Think that it is possible. And if you go in the right spirit, with the positive vibration, positive thinking, with good intentions, if all the three, your mind, your whatever you say, and your heart, all the coordination with each other, success is definitely there for you. Be optimistic. Believe in yourself. Believe in your capacity. You have got unlimited capacity. You have got unlimited power. God has given us unlimited power. We are not using it. Let us start using it from today. Let us start. Yes, it is possible. Tomorrow morning when you get up, you do all these rituals, and within 6 months, you will see a lot of difference in your thing. You will get more confidence and you will be more at peace with yourselves. Whatever comes, even if a flood comes or a tsunami comes, you will not be perturbed by that. That is the power of meditation. You will not be dependent upon the external factors. You will be dependent upon your internal factors. When you are peaceful within, your external factor will not touch you. It cannot even touch you. Only when you are dependent upon the external factors, it starts attacking you. And you get damaged by that attacks. So that is the problem there. So believe in this law of attraction, do visualization, do a goal card, whatever I say, please follow it up. And success is there for you. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Raja. There is a question from Mr. Sudarshan.
Yeah,
Sir,
tell
you can
me.
unmute and talk.
Yeah, Mr. Sudarshan.
Congratulations, sir. It was an awesome presentation. I was really inspired.
Thank
Now,
you.
my
Yeah, it was
problem
really
is
awesome.
Yes,
I
sir.
get up in the
Absolutely
morning.
right.
Okay.
Okay. Every day I get up at about 4:30 or so.
Very
Okay.
good. Okay.
But then what happens is there is so much of confusion because I have a job at hand. It has got some goals. Then I want to be a trainer. That is a goal. Then other issues are also there. So I really get confused. How do I concentrate? How do I prioritize? Where do I go? It's always confusing,
But see, that's the problem. Multitasking, we always think about multitasking. Multitasking is not possible actually. You cannot have one leg on the shore and one leg on the land. That's what most of us do. We want to. We cannot do that. We have sometimes we have to take some risks in life, and it will take you to the. If you have got a positive attitude and like our Raghu, he was telling, he had a job. He left the job. Or Raghu, Kushalji. He on online classes, I think most of you people would have done it also. He had so much of EMIs, I believe. He did not even money for his 3 months of EMI also. In spite of that, he left his job, beautiful job, came into training. And today he says, I don't have any EMIs at all. I am free of all the EMIs. He has taken some risk. Somewhere you have to take the risk. But of course, I'm not telling just leave the job and come back to no. That is not the way. You should at least have 6 months to 1 year of emergency cash or something like that, which will support your family, because that's most important. We cannot risk our family. We may take risk, but not at the cost of our family. We should not put our family into the problem. So if you have got 6 months, they say 6 months at least minimum guarantee or minimum emergency cash if you have got in your as a bank balance or something like that, then you can take chances. Otherwise,
And
it is quite difficult.
And regarding meditation, whenever I tried a number of times, every time my mind goes here and there. It never stays at one place.
That is there. That always happens because our mind. We have got divinity is also there, and devil is also there sitting in here. There is two things here sitting. One side is the divinity, God. Other side is devil. So that devil always wants to suppress. That is the self-belief. That is what keeps it down. It doesn't allow us to act because it always says you be in comfort zone, man. Don't take risk. Don't risk. So that is the problem. Self-doubt we have got. No, that is the problem. So for that you by practice it will come. You never see. It's something like this, yeah. If somebody talks to us nonsense, what we will say, shut up. The same way, when your mind says something wrong, which is against your whims and fancies or against your wills, you say, shut up, man. We say shut up to outsiders, but we never say shut up to our own mind. We should practice that one. We should say shut up. I can tell you a simple example. Whenever I do push-ups in the morning, this thing, up to 10 I can do. Normally any person can do up to 10 without any problem. Up to 10 I do. After 10, what I will do, the mind will start again. Hey, you can't do that. Now it is your time. Your limit is over. 10 is the push-up time. I'll say, shut up to my mind. And I will do 20 times after that. So I would have completed 30 instead of 10 because I told shut up to my mind. That is the power. You should also try to talk to your own self. You should talk. You should say, shut up, man. You got no right. This is my decision. I have taken a decision. It is right. That is it. I will not change my decision. Then it will accept. Because the more you start accepting it, the more it try to suppress you. The more you try to distract it, it keeps quiet. Because 10 times you tell somebody something to do, if they don't do it, after 10 times, we only do now. Our mind is also like that. You tell you shut up. Don't command me. I know what I'm doing. I know this is my purpose. I am focused on something. I have to achieve it. See, yesterday, Kushalji, but suddenly you told me to change because he's a professional. He knows he has done a lot of webinars. There's so much of experience. He told me yesterday till 12:30. I worked 11:30, 12. I worked on my PPT, whatever I showed you, and again 4:30 I got up in the morning. Here's my commitment. My mind says, you slept only by 12 o'clock. How can you get up at 4:30? I just shut up. I got a presentation. I am exchanging my views, my wisdom to my friends. I have to be true to my friends. So that is more important to me. Not this one. I can always sleep. No, now after the presentation, what other work I got? I can sleep at 9 o'clock only. Who is going to question me? So that power, that is there in our mind. That your mind always keeps you in comfort zone. Yeah, I'm telling you frankly. The more you believe in your mindset, it will always keep you in comfort zone. It will not take you. It will not leave you to take risk, because no pain, no gain. They say there is no pain, there is no gain. Your body, your mind knows that you want to. For example, 30 push-ups you have to do. It is a painful. So it tries to suppress. Don't do that. Don't do that. You cannot do that. You are not eligible to do that. Your capacity is only 10 push-ups. You do only 10 push-ups. Don't do another 20. When I say shut up, I do another 20. You try tomorrow morning. I'm telling you tomorrow. Tomorrow, if you got only after first 10 you do. Your mind will say 10, do 10 push-ups. You do only 10 push-ups. After the 10 push-ups, the 11th one when you start, your mind will say no. Stop. You'll definitely say no. Don't stop. You say shut up. Shut up, man. I am doing. I have to do. It is my duty. It is my duty. I have to do it. Then you try another 20 or at least 10 you will do definitely in the initial stage. That's what I do now. Whenever my mind starts to suppress me, I'll say shut up. Simple logic. I'm telling you, this has worked for me. It worked for you also. Let us not only say shut up to other person. First of all, we should say shut up to ourselves. Because the problem is here, not with the other person. We are always finding fault with the other person. External factors. That is the problem. Thank you. Hope I answered your question.
Yes.
Sir,
I'll try.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rajiv. Yeah.
sir, I have a question.
Yeah.
Sir, am I audible?
Yeah,
Yes.
tell me, yeah.
Hi, first of all, very good evening to you, sir, and good evening, everyone.
Yeah.
Sir, basically, it was a wonderful presentation.
Thank you.
I thoroughly enjoyed it and learned a lot from this presentation, if I have to say.
Thank you.
Sir, my question is, you talked about subconscious mind, actually, sir. And as I'm also practicing meditation, and it's been like more than 3 years. So sometimes, as you talked about these incidents like telepathy, intuition, all those, yeah, it used to happen to me and still happening. So I just want to can you please throw some light on this particular topic, subconscious mind?
Subconscious mind. See, that's what I told you. No, it's a subconscious mind is connected to your cosmic super intelligence. We are finite intelligence. It is connected to the super intelligence. If you want to get connected, if you want to talk to it, if you want to get into that vibration, that energy level, you should tune ourselves to that level. Then only we can command our subconscious mind. Because subconscious mind cannot be commanded by us actually. It is connected to the universe. So whatever God says, it will accept it. It may not activate. You may not show. You are acting against it. No. We are not acting towards it. We are not focusing on our subconscious mind. We are only focusing on our conscious mind. Whatever morning we get up, we do our regular duties as per the day it goes on. And we do. We never get into that mode of subconscious mind. That is the problem. So if you want to get connected to the subconscious mind, connected to the cosmic, infinite intelligence, you should go to that vibration, that frequency. As I told you, no, our mobile phone has got a frequency. Only that particular frequency, my number all over the world is the same frequency. No, I can take this particular number all over the world and still I get connected. The same way you are connected to the universe. You are connected to the infinite universe. But you have to tune to that. Tuning is important. Like FM radio, at a particular level only, 94.3 means 94.3 only you get beautiful reception. 90.0, 90.1, something, no. 94.02, it will not come. It will have distracted this thing. 94.3, exactly you will get that tune. You will get beautiful without any distraction. Wherever you go, you go all over, wherever the frequency is there, you can capture that frequency. The same thing happens to your subconscious mind also. You're connected. We are all connected to the universe. The more we get connected, the more we realize that we are connected, we get connected. The more we are not getting connected to that, first of all. We are not even believing it. No. The problem is there. The more you start believing, then your connection will happen. If you don't even believe, there is no subconscious. Yes, everybody talks about subconscious mind, but nobody knows how to activate it. And that our sadhus or sannyasis, they do. They are being connected. You can have seen people doing all Because they're connected to the frequency. They can do it. They can talk to God directly. That power they have got because they are connected. So that is subconscious mind. But subconscious mind, it's a very big subject. But you should understand there is a subconscious mind in us. And if you are connecting to that frequency, then it is eligible and we can activate that. Till then, till the 12 part principles, we are not following it up on the regular basis, then it will. In spite of that, you got intuition and telepathy, you said. So there is something connection. At least you believe that. There is connection. You are understanding there is an intuition is in you. You are understanding there is telepathy in you. So you should also understand subconscious is connected to that. It is talking to you. But you should realize that one. The realization is important. That's important.
Rajiv, yeah. So where you are from?
Sir, I'm from Manipuri. I'm from Northeast, if I have to say.
Okay. So you attended the ITD session?
Yeah, this is the session actually, sir, which I attended because the topic was very attractive.
No.
Called trainer.
Previously ITD classes. Which batch you are from?
I am from batch 2.
Batch 2. Okay. Awesome. Yeah. Dhruv, you want to ask some question? Dhruv Bali?
Yeah, in fact, it was just such a nice presentation.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
And thanks a lot, Raja. Basically, we all go through all this, this kind of feelings. But what happens is, when you talk about subconscious mind, it's so difficult for all of us to really concentrate on that really it's not in the control of anybody.
Yes.
Till date. Yes, that's right. We just try it out, we give examples, we try very, very hard, and somehow we could come to some people succeed, some don't. Now, the success rate is so very low, the people really understand that the efforts are the only thing which will really work. Number one. Number two, subconscious mind is a mind of your own which says to you that, okay, I'm not controllable. You can control me only when you control yourself.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, you put it in the correct perspective, sir. Very good. It's a correct perspective.
Because see, I been connected to so many people who are, in numerology, Vastu, astrology. All those people put together, not even, 1% of the people, they have really reacted to what their subconscious mind can tell them. That's a fact.
Yeah.
It is basically to understand that we will have to practice so very hard to get to the subconscious mind that we have to tame our active mind. We have to tame our active mind, then only it has to be, getting a shift to subconscious mind traits. Now, why I'm calling about traits is because there is a particular trait in the subconscious mind. It can see only pictures.
Yes.
Yeah, and it can materialize everything.
It is attached to emotions only. It can only understand emotions.
Yes.
It can only emotions only it can attach.
The fact is the energy is all around us.
Yes.
This particular subconscious mind, if you read the energy principle to it, I think that only it is possible to understand what a person can do, because you have read that book, Think and Grow Rich.
Yes, sir.
And for subconscious mind, then don't have that secret also.
Yeah.
The people really go through them and then they realize there's something happening, but it's happening with so many, so less people. The people really are not relying on it.
But disbelief. They don't believe it 100%. That's the problem.
Yes.
That is the problem.
See, the problem is humans is seeing is believing.
Yes.
If you don't see it, you don't believe it. Now, the problem is this response is reverse. First of all, you see it, then let it happen, and then you can believe it.
Yes.
So, there are two aspects of the same coin, but this particular aspect of the coin is so very difficult to see that we are entangled to the first phase only.
Yes.
Yeah. That's how it is.
Do you have any question actually to ask?
I want to.
Sir, may I interrupt?
Uma, one second. Let Dhruv complete.
I just wanted asking one question.
Yes, sir.
Is there somebody in the community who could get this experience of subconscious mind and energetically transferred to actual values or That's what.
Sir, we are eligible for that, sir. Why should we search outside?
No.
It takes lot of
Yeah.
practice to get to
Correct.
that level of understanding.
Yeah.
It is not that you have to go to Himalayas and get into that level.
Yeah,
No.
that's right.
Wherever in Bhagavad Gita also Krishna says you don't have to be a sannyasi to become this thing. You as a samsari also, as a family man also, you got that right. Only thing you meditate, man, meditate and connect to that energy, connect to that thing. So we should practice. Somebody telling us we cannot understand that, sir. It is such it cannot be explained.
Yeah.
It cannot be explained. Somebody, I can tell you 100 things, but you have to feel it. That is there. That only connect to that level. Only we will understand that. Like Rajnikant, every 6 months he goes to Himalayas just to go get connected to that. Or Modi ji. You see, most of the people go to Himalayas. They get connected to that so cosmic energy and come back. That gives you so much of energy. You as a layman, if you are doing meditation on a continuous basis, you try to go to Himalayas. There are places where there are tourist places are there. Go stay there for 3 days, 4 days, 1 week. They say you get so much of knowledge, so much of energy, vibrations you get, and you get imbued to that. And when you come back, that has a positive energy, positive vibrations, and positive. You become more positive. And whatever you do, it gets successful. That's why most of the trainers and all you might be seeing on webinars and all, they are doing it. Once you become successful, all those people who become successful, they have got a habit of going to Himalayas, staying for 1 week, 10 days, coming back. You can have that experience instead of getting it from somebody else, because it cannot be explained, sir. Nobody can explain. I can also explain. Because I have not gone through that, first of all. I'm in the stage. I'm just the first or second stage, I may say. So for me also to reach that level it's a long way. But I'm trying to improve. I'm focused on that. I want to do it. I'm doing it. I'm not distracted. I want to achieve it. I will achieve it. So that is my focus and my faith. I will do that. So that will be, anybody can do it.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
I think that's the best explanation. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
You are from which place, Dhruv?
I am basically from Ahmedabad.
Ahmedabad. Okay.
Yeah. Nice meeting
you,
sir.
I'm in this weekend batch.
Okay.
Nice meeting you all, sir.
Yeah. Thank you. See you.
Yeah.
Yeah, madam.
Good evening, sir, and it was a wonderful session. Thank you for your time and all your efforts and your your open-heartedness to share your knowledge. Bless you. And I wanted to know the book what you have mentioned.
Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. You can write it down, madam. Think and Grow Rich.
Think and Grow Rich. Okay.
By Napoleon Hill.
By Napoleon.
Napoleon Hill. It's a beautiful book. Everybody should have a copy of this, and you keep it as a Bible, and you keep on reading it every day. You will definitely get a lot of vibration, you get a lot of energy, and you become more optimistic also. Okay. That's good.
Gratitude, sir. And I just, if you allow me, I can just say about the meditation, what you're talking about.
Please,
I'm practicing Nichiren Buddhism last 7 years.
Beautiful, very good.
In Nichiren Buddhism, it is a modern Buddhism. We chant. We don't meditate, we chant. That is, we chant aloud.
Yes.
So whatever you said, the subconscious mind, while chanting, we think of the goal. We think of the goal, what you want to achieve, what karma you want to defeat. So the philosophy is, I am going to chant to overcome my own karmas and fulfill all my wishes. So that is the way we are doing, and I have been able to succeed and do many things. So this is not the right platform, I know, but since you are saying of meditation and subconscious mind, I wanted to say about this chanting, and this also helps a lot, sir.
Thank you. That's good feedback for other people also. They will also start believing in you, and they will also start doing it also.
Very much.
Our intention is only for sharing our knowledge, is for them to practice it. That's most important.
And then there we set a goal, and then we achieve it. And then whatever you think and do that, I have achieved most of the things.
Very good.
I have overcome many tough challenges, sir.
Very good. It happens, madam. It will 100% happen, provided you have got that steadfast focus on
many challenges. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Uma. Thank you. We have Ravi want to ask some question.
Yeah. First of all, Mr. Raja, Really wonderful session. Your passion could be seen. You are a proven master trainer, and we learned a lot. And as a trainers, maybe we have been training something in the corporate, but in the field, actual real as an industry, we have to learn a lot.
Yes, sir.
And your contents and the way you set the slides, the fonts, and the message, the content you delivered them were wonderful, simply amazing. And you, what do you say, you packaged it very rightly for the group. We really, those principles are wonderful. And the celebrating the achievement also you are telling that's very important. We normally what we do is we achieve many things, but we fail to celebrate. As Indians, we are very humble.
Yeah.
But you are touching upon that subject. So really wonderful session. Very happy that the chance was created by Kushalji, and we could attend this session.
Yeah, I should also appreciate Kushalji again and again. All the credit goes to Kushalji.
Because somebody should take the initiative.
Initiative. That's what.
That's really wonderful. Thank you, Kushalji, for everything. And,
thank you, Kushalji.
All the 12 principles we enjoyed. There is only one thing I want to inform our team, that whatever Rajaji told, we are practicing in our India 5 AM club. There is a club. It is free. It is free. And I'm not promoting that, nothing like that. It is totally free. And the bonus is that it is consisting of only trainers and coaches. It is not only in India, it is international actually. It's from Dubai also. People are there. If people are interested, whatever sir said, individually we may be finding it difficult. But when we join a group, when we have commitments,
yes,
we do it. But I have been part of it. Actually, somebody wanted to know about the mastermind. You can become a mastermind over there after attending 21 sessions, and you can host your sessions, your own sessions. They will allow you to. It is allowed. You can host your own sessions, and you can make a trial session and invite if for your future business contacts also. That is, everything is allowed. It is a form of coaches and trainers, totally voluntarily. Amazing transformation, as whatever Raja said, he has been doing it for a long time. But we started only after 40 days. Life has changed. Really, life has changed. Right? Life has transformed. Really.
Can you
So
give the link, please?
Yeah.
Can you give the link?
What my suggestion is, I will put my number and I will send you the link. So please note my link. I have to copy. I have already put the link with the Kushalji's permission, but no problem. I can again give it. Please note my number. Just message me. I will send.
Sir, can you put it in this group? This group, can you put it?
If Kushalji permits, I can do that. No problem.
Sudarshan, I'll send you the link. Don't worry. It's already been shared in the group. You're already seen, I think. Or you would have missed it. I'll send you again. Don't worry.
Okay, sir.
Or you can, my number is there. You can individually contact, because we don't want to, as Kushalji rightly says, we don't want to crowd the main group. That's why.
Sir, at least spell out the number once again. I'm writing the number.
Ravi, already we are on YouTube live actually. So if anyone want to ask the question, let them complete, and then we'll wind up, and then we can have for 5 minutes maybe want to discuss or anything you want to share, we can do it.
Okay. Sorry.
If you have anyone questions, let's.
I would like to really appreciate Mr. Raja for his wonderful talk. I like his energy and also the content that he has prepared. And I also happened to attend last week during the morning session. And I see that the presentation slides were really superb. And I really appreciate the work that he has done. And he has taken his efforts to share with us his knowledge and also his experience. So I really appreciate him and encourage him. And I love to see him going on heights. So I appreciate that. And I have a question that what would you say about, even though we have the positive attitude, the positive thinking, sometimes certain things which we don't expect in life happens to us, right? So what would you say about it?
See, challenges are there. That is like a test. See, you get, for example, when our school days, what happened when we were studying 5th standard, 6th standard, we were upgraded to 7th standard. We had tests and examinations. Then we were upgraded to, we were promoted to 7th standard. But God has not given us, they have not sent us with a question paper here. He gives us you only the examples. He gives you all these troubles, challenges and all to mold you to a different level. He wants you to see a broader picture. We are into a, we don't think in abundance level. We always think in the scarcity level. We think whatever we have got is in abundance. The problem is that he says, I'm giving you everything in abundance, man. Why are you segregating yourself to small things? So that is the way of teaching us. He wants to teach you to become more broader in your outlook and more positive in your outlook. You are positive, you are optimistic, all fine. But when you struggle or something, challenges comes in, you keep yourself. Never keep yourself. The challenge is there to mold you, to teach you a lesson. There is some lesson, like our COVID times also, there is a lesson in it. We were all running. We don't know where we are running. We are just running. And it's only a dead end. We would have only met the dead end. Before that, God came and served us. Don't hit yourself into the dead end and die, man. I am there to help you out. At least you realize that life is not about only running. In search of money, in search of fame, in search of name, fame. We are only running. But we are not going inside ourselves and searching for what it is my purpose. Only when you go inside and search yourself, you know your true purpose. Only when you know your true purpose, you can act according to that. Without knowing our true purpose, we are running somewhere unknowingly. So that is the problem. So whenever the struggle comes, means he's stopping you. He's saying, hey, no, the way you are going is wrong. Stop. Don't go that way. This is not the way to go. This is the way to go. When you get challenges only, you start thinking, at least. Till then, you never think. When you get a struggle, when you get a challenge, that time you start thinking, yes, something went wrong. So then you start thinking, and then your thought process activates. Then you find a solution. Only when you think, you get a solution. But we don't think. No, normally what we do, we go flow as per the river. We go, whatever the treacherous path, we just want to push on. We want to push. We cannot push like that. We are not there to push ourselves like that way. We have to go in a proper way. The proper way is already fixed. When we are diverting in that path, he stops you from diverting from that path, and he says, this is not the right path for you, man. You stop there. He diverts it to the right path, and he gives you the right path and go. So that is the way of teaching. That is how he is trying to teach us. Have I answered you, Tina?
Thank you so much. Lovely explanation. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Thank you,
Actually, practically, problems do change. They bring so much change in us. I totally agree with Sai Raja ji that when you come across a problem, in the process of trying to find a solution to the problem, you get attached to so many new things. And probably it also improves you in many manners. At least in my case, because of some of the problems, many changes have taken place. I really do not know.
So
you will be in the wrong path, he will direct you to the right path. Correct.
It's already 8 now.
Yes,
So we want to wind up. I think.
Thank you, Kushalji. I finally want to thank Kushalji for this great opportunity. I want to again ask all my friends to give a great chapale to our Kushalji for his wonderful work. Because of this platform only, not only me, everybody in here are going to get a great opportunity. Please use this opportunity. This is a great opportunity which everyone has to. We have to use it. Tina has used it already. Dr. Shukla is going to use it tomorrow. I want all over India, everybody, and we are all there with you. We want to see you. We want to learn a lot from you. Knowledge is vast. Okay, we are all students here. Nobody is a professor here. We are all students. We want to learn from each and every one of us. Okay, everyone has got some wisdom, some experience, some challenges which you have faced and you have come across successful. We want to share. We want that share. That will definitely enrich our lives also. It's not only enriching. I am not enriching your life. You are also enriching my life. That's most important. Knowledge is most important. And I respect Kushalji for this opportunity. And thank you, Lord. Thank you all my friends for I might have taken longer time.
Ask anything, maybe 30 seconds, we'll complete. Yeah.
Yes, sir. I want to ask one question.
Yeah.
First of all, Sai Raja, Mr. Raja, it was wonderful. This has been second time when I'm getting to hear you. And I must say, I have been really hooked on. throughout the session.
Any difference between first and second?
Last time I had given a feedback that, yes, I had last time given you a feedback, sir, if you smile, it will add up in value.
Okay.
And trust me, that actually came up back to me. I was continuously smiling with having a lot of beautiful takeaways from you today. So I just have one. Thank you so much, Raja, for creating that impact. And it is really good to get to hear you. And each word, each learnings from you is impacting the life, and it will be used as and when we move ahead in our life.
Very good.
Just one question which I have is, what kind of thought process would you have when people call such talks, those who are even educated, they call it as gyan.
Gyan.
Stop giving gyan. Yeah. So that these are those people, those who are least bothered. They don't even are interested in listening to us, although it's very important for them even to implement in their own life. So how do we reach out to them? How do we change their mindset? And second would be how to communicate the same thing with your talk when there's a huge generation gap within your family members or within your loved ones.
Yeah,
when you want to communicate something, not understand, they are very rigid to go ahead, and they just start blaming you that no, you are wrong, don't come and give me gyan and all that teaching. So how to address such situations?
See, what we have got, we are going to share it with somebody. Okay, I got something, you found some value in it, you accepted it. If you don't accept it, I can't force you. Nothing is forcible here in this world. I cannot force anything on, even my son, I cannot force something. As you said, our own children may not accept whatever we say. But that is not, see, our duty is to share what we have. That is our duty. We have to stick to that. I got some knowledge. I want to share it with you. I want to make your life beautiful. I want to make your life happy. I am sharing with that. If you are imbibed to have that happiness, you'll definitely get into my vibe. If you don't have that, it is not written here, I can't change it. And I'm not here to change it also. I'm not here to change. I'm not God here. I'm only giving my gyan because I want to give some feedback to you that you become better. See, I'm speaking about 50 plus years of my experience. Okay, a man who is at 30 years of experience, if he is getting this knowledge, in 50 years, you imagine in what position he will be when I am at his 50th year. If he takes that as a positive, then he will be successful. If he wants to only mocks at me, he says something, oh, you are your gyan, I don't want. It is none of my business. Yeah. See, I love somebody. I share my love to somebody. The other person is not necessarily he should love me again. If he doesn't love also, it is not a problem to me. I laugh at you with love. If you don't laugh back to me, it is not my problem. No. And I'm not here to share anybody. We don't have to see, certain things cannot be, these things cannot be compelled. We cannot put something forcibly on this. This, by default, they will get. See, like how I got gyan at 55, the 30th person 50 at 55, 50. You understand the mistake, and you realize that after 25 years, I wasted my 25 years on this idiotic thing. So I should have done it that. So that day also you have impacted him, because at the 25th year also at least you definitely remember you. This fellow told me something. I neglected him. Today I am this. So that is what I.
Can I add something?
But all of us have negative qualities. Of course, each one of us, we do have negative things. So such people wait for you to do that negative, and people wait to comment on you, and everything good what you have shared goes for a toss.
See, that
is very challenging.
That will make you strong, Deepika. Don't worry about those.
We should make us strong.
And strong.
You should not boss about others' comments.
People throw stone at you. If people throw stone at you, it is up to you whether you can take the wall.
The other aspect is, what do you feel for that person? What do you feel for that person? If that person, you really want to change something, you're really compassionate about that person, no matter what. If he even throws 100 times, you're going to put that effort 101 times, because that is the kind of compassion or the kind of connection you have with that person. If that is the motive behind that, you will never give up that person. If he was my child, will I give up? At any cost, I will see to it that no matter he's throwing back.
Again, what happens, Anil, what actually happens is the timing is also there.
Yeah.
Audible?
Yes.
That's what is.
Timing is also, divine timing is also there, Anil. What happens?
Absolutely. I'll just add on. I'll just come to your, I'll just finish it off. So it is one which aspects is until, I mean, like, whether you are want that person, what is that kind of feeling for you have to that person, and what is that you need to change from that person. See, the point is, we all share some kind of, as a human being, we share our problems, we share our sufferings, but then the important point is whether that I can change that person's problem, whether I have that which is there, I can impact that person's life. So if that is there, and you will go behind, no matter how many times you get defeated, but still, because of the kind of connection you build, because of the kind of compassion you build for that person, you will never leave that person. So of course, as Raja said, time is supposed to come. His life has to be able to accept that. See, any aspect of the desire or any aspect of the things which need to be fulfilled, or we need to grow to that level, or we need to be deserved to accept that benefit. So only when we build that life condition to accept that benefit, or that benefit also starts pouring into our life. So otherwise, definitely it doesn't, that the time and the aspect of imbibing that is required. So that is what I just wanted to say that. So it is important. Don't give up. I mean, like, if it is something very important, you want to give for your thick and thin relatives or dear and near ones. So please go all out effort. See, when you actually really pray from the heart, you will actually connect, and that person will listen to you. You build that wavelength with that person. That's the kind of empathy you show. And when you actually pray and work for that person will be ready to listen to you. The same person I've seen in my life so many times, that person rejected so many times, but at some point of time, that situation will arise. And when you actually connect and talk to that person without giving up, he sees that kind of, and he seeks that from you, he or she, whatever.
I would like to add to it.
Thank you.
Just like a stone, when water just pours on, keeps on pouring, the stone just, it becomes very small. The same way that we have to live by example, especially in our close surroundings. Living by example is something very important. People keep on noting our actions, our words, all these. Just our wisdom words will not work out. So, it is like by example that people will observe things from us and they will be able to listen to us. And we have to remember that even when dogs bark, the sun doesn't stop shining. The sun keeps on shining.
Yes.
So there will be people who wants to put us down. So you need not worry about them. It is in your heart that whether you want to accept it or not. It is not the water in the sea that sinks the ship. It is just a hole in that ship that sinks the ship, the whole ship. So, we should not allow that small hole in us.
Tina, thank you. So,
Thank you so
I
much.
want to ask one question and then we are closing it. Just last 10 seconds. Yeah. Yeah, Dr. Ina.
Sir. Mr. Raja, thank you so much for this brilliant presentation. And the question which I have is, because the time is very short, I would like to stay connected with you, because what I wanted to know was how to stay motivated on a sustained basis. Because what happens with me is, for 3-4 days it goes fine, and I'll get up early in the morning, I'll do yoga, meditation, everything. Then certain things would crop up, I'll have some tension or whatever, and think means it will go again. So for that I really need your help.
See, the challenges will always be there. When we are going, when we're practicing something, you will have the challenges. 3-4 days you don't stop on your continuity. You don't stop on your continuity. You do everyday meditation. Whatever. See, when you go within yourself, your external problems will become null and void. It will just disappear. Because the more you are attracted to the external thing, it keeps on hitting you. Once you go within you and you prove yourself and you imbibe yourself that you are a superhuman being or something like that, you are Baham Brahmasmi. So you are an infinite being. Automatically, other things will get scrapped. It will become a scrap. But you should practice. You should never leave that practice. That is important. You be continuous in your practice, and after some time, whatever the challenges comes, you will just it will be a dust in front of you. It will just be a dust. Whatever the challenges come into, it will be only a sign, because you have gone within you. The power gives you that. That meditation is a power that gives you that. But do it. It will definitely.
Thank you everyone for asking, and thank you everyone for joining the session. I would like to thank Raaja Chokalingham for giving a wonderful presentation, lot of insights and personal story as well, very shared. So thank you everyone for joining. Have a great